And I thought today that this was an important message for everybody on my Get Fit with Deborah channel, is because getting fit is more than the physical aspect. It's more than the exercise. It's more than eating right. It's also, the mindset, having a fit, sound mind. Because let me tell you, what you think, you manifest. And what you manifest can have a positive or a negative impact on your physical being, okay? So, good morning, everyone. I've got an important message today that quite possibly will change your life for the better. This is a very impromptu message. I had not planned on this. Actually, what I was doing is I was in the process of putting together a YouTube video, kitchen decor for spring. And in the midst of that, this message came to me, to the point where it was so strong that I had to pause in what I was doing and write down my notes so that I could share this message with you guys. And this being what to do when you're not where you think you should be in life. I think one of the hardest things that we actually go through in life as we age, not only the physical aspects, but also the emotional. When we worked hard all of our lives and we've done the chase, whatever that chase looks like, you guys, for you, everybody's chase is different, college and nice home and the great job that we have aspired, to achieve in life, and vacations, again, whatever that chase looks like for you, just to get to the end of all of that. And we take a look at our lives and we are not satisfied with where we are. And not only that, time is no longer on our side because of our age. That is a hard reality for us to face, but nonetheless, for a lot of us, that is our reality. Now, one of the things that I did in order to really embrace this reality was to really take a look at a truth that I've known for a lot of years, but never did anything about. And this truth was, I had become an expert for somebody else so that somebody else could become wealthy and financially independent and to live their dream and to live that life because of my expertise. And that, my friends, is called your job. Okay. And I'm sure a lot of you out there can relate. You have become an expert for somebody else so that they can benefit from your expertise. We have spent 9, 10 plus hours per day, 5 days a week, being an expert for somebody else so that we could make their dream a reality. And then one day you reach that point where that's no longer okay. Whatever that trigger is, that reality is no longer okay with you. You no longer want to be an expert for somebody else. You want to be an expert for yourself. So it's time that we take back our time and invest it in ourselves. Now, you guys, I'm not saying to go out there and quit your job, Deborah said, go quit my job, so that I can redeem my time and spend it all on myself. No, guys, be wise about it. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, because first of all, that's your safety net. Your job is your safety net. And there comes a sense of peace and calm when you have that safety net to fall back on when you are pursuing your other streams of income. So once again, just be wise about it. What I'm saying is just take a look at how we are investing our time so that we can utilize this time efficiently and effectively so that it yields a positive return on our investment for us. Now, time is a precious commodity, so treat it as it is. And if you are in my age group, you already know that's not what we were taught. That's not what we were told to focus on. The tools that we were given was all about investing, okay, in somebody else, not ourselves, but in somebody else, okay. We did get a little piece of that investment, but the bulk of it was in somebody else, okay. We spend all this time, and they get to reap the benefits. They got the big pie and we got a small piece of it, or maybe even a crumb. And you reach a point in life where you say, okay, that crumb or that small piece of the pie is not enough anymore. I want the whole pie. And it is okay for you to feel that way. So what I did is I started YouTube, which is what I was doing this morning when this message came to me. You know, I started YouTube, which my channel has evolved since I started it. But what it did is it put me in a frame of mind to share with the world what I had become an expert in, what I had become passionate in the hopes that I would inspire somebody or help somebody that feels the same way that I feel, or people that experience the same things that I experience, and to create a community of people that I'm not familiar with. These people are unfamiliar to me, but what is familiar is our concerns. So create a community of unfamiliar people with familiar concerns. So in all of that, because I still do have a very demanding job outside of my home, I had to come up with a blueprint, okay, to give me the capability of doing all that I'm doing. My multiple YouTube channels, holding down the 9 to 5, okay, maintaining my household, everything that, you know, that are important to me. So my blueprint became my job, okay? Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, or whatever your work schedule is. That is my job. And then outside of that, whatever time that I have available that is feasible, I use that time to do my work. And that work being investing in what I am passionate about, investing in what my expertise is, okay, that I have learned through all of these years of living that I want to share with the community that I am building. That has become my work job, okay, 9 to 5, somebody else, my work, working towards my financial independence, okay, where I have dedicated so much time per day after my job on the weekends so that I could or can achieve exactly that. So that is my message to you, you guys. It's going to take some work, right? It's going to take some study. It's going to take some research. But if you are passionate about it, if you are serious about it, because nobody's going to come, you know, and give it to you, you have to go out and get it for yourself, because people are going to be completely satisfied with keeping you in that spot that you're in, your 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, okay, and putting a lid cap on where you are going to get, okay, in your life, which is going to be but so high, because that is by design. So you have got to get yourself out of that rut and be determined and say, okay, you know, I am more valuable than what they say I am. I deserve better than what they are giving me, which is a small token or piece of that pie, or a lot of times it's just a crumb, right? And once you wrap your mind around that, that is the energy that you're going to need, all right, to roll up your sleeves, you guys, and spend that time that you have instead of scrolling through, you know, social media, or spend that time frivolously. You are going to take this time, use it as a precious commodity, and move forward in what you know, okay, that you really should have. And sometimes what happens, unfortunately, sometimes these systems that we are part of, they make that decision for us. A lot of people have lost their job. They no longer have that safety net. And it puts us in a position where, you know what? I didn't think that I would be here. I thought that this thing, okay, would be my end all. And now you don't have it anymore. And you're forced to start making some life changes. So don't let somebody make that decision for you. Make it for yourself. You can do it. And I thought today that this was an important message for everybody on my Get Fit with Deborah channel, is because getting fit is more than the physical aspect. It's more than the exercise. It's more than eating right. It's also, okay, the mindset, having a fit, sound mind. Because let me tell you, what you think, you manifest, and what you manifest can have a positive or a negative impact on your physical being. Okay, so you've got to get this right first so that everything else falls into place. So you guys, that is my quiet morning with coffee message to you all today. And again, I know it was for somebody out there, and I hope that it did in fact help you guys. So that is what this channel is all about. Helping and inspiring people out there that are in my age bracket, or that are up and coming, that are approaching my age bracket, you guys. And again, if you don't talk about it, then you may not know that somebody else is feeling the same way that you feel. So again, you guys, thank you so very much for being here. I hope it did in fact help you. And I'm going to sit here for a few more minutes, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of this quiet morning, enjoy this coffee, and then I'm going to get into my next project. And if there's anything out there that you would like me to bring you on quiet mornings and coffee, you guys, then please do drop it in the comments. Want to hear from you guys. Outside of that, remember, it is a great day, and you continue to make it your own kind of special. Thanks guys for being here, and I'll see you all right here real soon.